Hey guys, what's up? So I'm going to show you guys another cool mod today, and this mod has been requested a lot. This mod is called Evil Minecraft for Minecraft 1.2.5. I've been looking around some videos for Evil Minecraft, and to see what's basically about, I have really never reviewed it, but when I was looking at the videos, I was quite disappointed. I wanted a little bit more from the videos. They didn't really show everything about the mod. So anyways guys, let me go ahead and show you guys one of my best reviews for this mod. So let's go ahead and talk about the menu. The menu is laid out a bit different, but just picture it as a default Minecraft menu where you have multiplayer, single player, quit game, and options right here, and texture packs. But there is one new feature that has been added. Now you can change your character. There's a character selection, so if you click on your character right here, you have a list of characters in which you can choose from, and they each have different abilities. Each one of these things are unique. So let me go ahead and show you. This is the human, this is the testificate. You can scroll down. Here's a dwarf, here's an elf, here's a pigman, and here's a halfling and an orc. So you can check out each ability that they have, such as a dwarf. He walks very slow, but he mines very fast. Once you pick the class that you like, you can go ahead and press done, and you have selected the class. Each one of these classes will change the feeling of Minecraft, so you feel like you're playing a brand new game. If you don't like the menu, you go ahead and press escape, and it'll go back to the default Minecraft. If you press escape again, it's going to go back to the Evil Minecraft selection screen. So let's go ahead and start off with the basics. There are new swords and new weapons, such as bone swords and firestone spades. There are also new building materials, such as walls and obsidian walls and glass walls. The grass I was walking on is corrupted grass, and that is corrupted stone, and we have right here some platinum ore, emerald ore, and firestone ore. These are some pillars over here, the stone pillar, sand pillar, and snow pillar. What I'm looking at right now is quicksand, usually found in the desert, and it will bring you down. If you're in survival, you're really screwed. We have ourselves some mud right here and some brand new flowers. These are some nether planks that I'm walking on, and we have ourselves some new ice blocks, such as fence and stairs. This is an ice table. These are some ice gates, and these are some ice spikes. And we have ourselves over here some presents. How lovely. But when you break them, you might get a shocking surprise. Right over here we have ourselves some slime blocks where you can actually jump on them and start bouncing up and down. If we look over here, we have ourselves some new chairs and a display case. You can't really sit on the chairs, but you could display your items. Alright, so let's go ahead and walk towards these ebony planks and look at these poisonous cactus. If you're in survival, you will get poisoned, and it really does suck. Over here we have ourselves some iron trap doors, new to Evil Minecraft, and we have ourselves a planter pot, which I haven't put in a flower. If we come over here, we have ourselves a lava boat, which is kind of buggy, but yeah. And if we come over here, we have ourselves some new pressure plates. I place a stone pressure plate there just to, make sure that the moss pressure plate doesn't feel alone. And there's another pressure plate that I can't really put down. It is an icy pressure plate. And if we come over here, we have ourselves an invisible pressure plate. Can you believe that? That's really cool. So you can't really see where the pressure plate's at. If we come over here, we have myself a little dirt house where I have myself a new CD. The CD is named Never Say Never. Now I'm just joking, guys. It's Stars That Lie. And if you haven't already noticed, there is a new effect when you start to mine and start to break blocks. It actually looks like you're breaking the block. but it might create lag spikes. If you would have made a mistake, and if somehow you destroyed your house in accident and you want to repair those blocks without really destroying the blocks, you could craft yourself one of these hammers. There's gold, there's diamond hammers, there's iron hammers, and all you have to do is just right click and it'll repair the block that you damaged. Very simple. Alright, so if we work our way all the way over here, we have ourselves some new food. We have ourselves a chocolate cake. We have ourselves some new sandwiches, some new meat. We have ourselves some heated milk to make some cheese, bacon strips, ham, and the ham sandwich seems to be the best one to make. If we look over here, we have ourselves some bamboo. It's pretty symbolic to sugar canes. You harvest them and you farm them exactly the same way. If we come over here, we have ourselves some landmines, and these are very powerful. You better watch out when you're on survival, because if you step on one of these, you will die. Let me go ahead and show you an example. So let me go ahead and show you some of the cool pressure plates that are within this mod. There is a sun pressure plate, rain pressure plate, and moon pressure plate. When you step on the moon pressure plate, it's immediately going to turn everything nighttime. If you step on the sun pressure plate, it's going to turn everything sunny. And then if you step on the rain, it's either going to stop the rain or it's going to start a rain. Each one of these things will change time and will operate just by stepping on them. So let's go ahead and talk about the new torch system. Notch did plan on making a torch system in which when you place down a torch, it will eventually die out, but he never did. But now in this mod, it does bring it back. Now torches have a lifespan. You will need a lighter to lit up a torch, and while holding a torch, it will act as a holding torch, such as in Terraria, where you could walk around and everything will be lit up. There are some special torches, such as the glowstone torches, that will not run out, but by leaving a torch on the wall, it will eventually die out. If you loaded an old world, your old torches that were placed will turn into lanterns, which will die out eventually as well. So let's go ahead and talk about some of the useful keys that are within this mod. Apparently Too Many Items does not work. I tried to install it, but apparently it doesn't work. But it doesn't really matter. You can press F9 to change yourself into creative mode. If you want to change your character, because if you wanted to try out a halfling or you maybe wanted to be an elf, you can press F7, which will change your character. And while you're in creative mode, there is a new key. When you press P, you can check out the full list of potions without installing the cheat pack or more creative or Too Many Items. I'm not even too sure if any of those mods are compatible, since Too Many Items isn't compatible. Evil Minecraft even adds in blood. When a player or a mob receives damage, a little particle of blood will shoot out and will stain the floor for a short period of time, and then it will disappear. If a mob is hit in water, the blood will stain the water and the blood will soon fade away, so it gives it a nice realistic feeling. If you notice, every time you kill a mob, you're going to receive yourself different types of coins, such as a copper coin, a platinum coin, a gold coin, and a lot of other different types of coins. These coins will be in use in version 7. The next update will have a use for them. It will be a trading system using these coins. While you're exploring and having fun, you might have came across one of these items. This is a key and a lockpick. These will only be used in version 7, the next update, to open up locked chests. Right now, they are pretty much useless, but they're still pretty cool to hang on to. While you're messing around and checking out creative mode, you might stumble upon this item. This is a black hole, and right when you place it down, any mob or entity will get sucked inside, even items. So this black hole will eat up any mob in its way. Even if you're in survival, it will suck you up as well. It's pretty fun to mess around with, but if you're in survival and you happen to go inside, you will die. There is an evil Minecraft options. If you go here to options, you go here to evil Minecraft options. By changing these, you can actually reduce your lag. I lagged a lot. Just to let you know, if you change the fancy blocks to off, you will reduce your lag by a lot. You could turn off blood, you could turn on the main menu, which is pretty useful, and you could also change the auto torch light, meaning while you're holding a torch in dark, you could turn that off so nothing around you will be lit up. You can use a chisel to gather yourself some ice. When you break ice, it's immediately going to turn into a block. It's not going to turn into water. Yeah, I still don't understand how that pig just randomly spawned there. Spawning throughout the world, graveyards now spawn. At night, it turns into a very hostile place where many zombies will spawn. Each of them have 4 pillars. On the top rest the pot of chance. What do they hold? Is it good or is it bad? That's for you to find out. Around the jungle biome, you might find yourself a wooden house. But what happened to that wooden house? It looked like it got griefed, like really bad. I'm telling you guys need Hawkeye. But anyways, inside this abandoned house lies a CD player, and if you come over here, there's a chest. Inside that chest, there are some good valuable things, such as a bucket. And the owners of the house even set up a trap. It's not the best trap, but when you step on that pressure plate, it's instantly going to activate a TNT. I see what they try to do there. They try to kill you. I know them. They're trying to do something to you. See, luckily I reviewed this to make sure that none of this will happen to you guys. Cracked ice. Now what could you do with those? You could walk on top of them and make them break. So while you're exploring evil Minecraft, you might actually find yourself like around 30,000 pigmen. That's, natural. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you notice, there might be blood and a lot of pork chop around you. That means that they're sacrificing each other to the evil Herobrine. These pigs are crazy. But anyways, the chief of all these pigs are the one with the leather. And what you can do is you could actually befriend these guys. If you give them a ton of apples, you're going to see that there's a heart now on their chest, and now you're going to befriend them. So now that chief and all of his members that were with his little clan will join you in your epic adventure. So if there's a zombie that's going to hit you, these guys will take him down. If there's an angry wolf, these guys will destroy him. So anything that's in your way, these guys could handle it for you. So let's go ahead and get down and talk about some of these mobs. Right now we have ourselves the creep pig, which is hostile and spawns in the overworld. These guys are very brutal and they will explode. The next mob up is a baby creeper. You could usually find them around some baby creeper nest, and these guys are hostile and they spawn in the overworld and they will blow up just like a creeper. Next mob, we have a pretty interesting mob. This one's a Camel Creeper. This one will try to disguise himself depending on what terrain he is in. He is hostile and he'll spawn in the overworld. The next mob up is a Gator, which is very hostile and he'll only spawn in the overworld, and you'll usually find him around swamp biomes, and yeah, he's pretty dangerous. The next mob up is the Mummy, which is usually found around Quicksand in the desert biome. He is hostile and he'll spawn in the overworld. The next one up is the Chest Mimic. This is very hostile and he will play a trick on you. He'll disguise himself as a chest, and right when you right click him, he'll start to attack you. He'll spawn in the overworld. If you notice right here, we have ourselves some snow golems, and what are they attacking? They're attacking an evil snow golem. These guys are bad. They are hostile and spawn in the overworld. The next mob up is a pretty interesting mob. This is the Ice Ghost, and usually found in the tundra. It is hostile and it spawns in the overworld. Everywhere he walks, the terrain underneath him will turn into ice. The next mob up is Zero, which is hostile and spawns in the overworld. It does exactly like the Ice Ghost. When walking in different terrains, it will turn the terrain into ice. The next mob is one of the most annoying mobs. This is the Ice Plant. It is hostile and spawns in the overworld. You can find him in the tundra, and he just sits around and waits for you to show up. He will shoot these ice little beads and just, oh man, I hate these guys. So yeah, you're just walking around minding your own business, looking at some cows, and a whole group of dinosaurs just comes out of nowhere and just starts attacking you. I mean, a whole group of dinosaurs. What's up with that? What's going on? How did these guys find me? I don't know, but these guys are very vicious. These guys are hostile. They only spawn in the overworld, and they are very evil. The next mob up is an evil plant. This mob is called a Trifid. It is hostile and only spawns in the overworld. If you even get close to him, he's going to shoot some poisonous venom towards you and get you poisoned. He has killed me once, and the only way to retrieve your items or to really kill him is to have the Trifid mask. While putting that on, you can sneak your way to him. You could either kill him or regain your items. But I choose to kill him because I really don't like the guy.
So yeah, I was minding my own business, I found myself a jungle spider, so I happened to kill it since it's hostile and spawns in the overworld, but then out of nowhere, a whole family of spiders just came out of nowhere and starts killing me. Even this Pigman's in trouble. Look at this, there's so much. I don't know how I don't even understand how this mod even works anymore, because this is impossible. There's like 100,000 spiders coming after me. Okay, enough with these spiders. Let's review the next mob. The next mob up is the ape, and they are pretty friendly, and when you happen to kill them, they will drop a banana, but these guys are pretty friendly. They spawn in the overworld, and you'll find them around the jungle biome. The next mob up is the hippo, and it is spawned in the overworld. They are neutral, meaning if you don't hit them, then they won't attack you. They are quite friendly if you don't plan on attacking them, but if they do end up attacking you, they will do massive damage since the hippo is very powerful. They will deal at least 6 heart damage. This is the ram. He is a neutral mob, and he spawns in the overworld. If you hit him, you're going to make him angry, and he will attack you. The next mob up is a bull, and just like the ram, it is neutral, so if you start the fight, then he will eventually attack you back, and he will spawn in the overworld, and if you do kill him, you will get a nice steak, in which you can roast, and yeah! Get yourself some steak. This is a boar. It is also neutral, and it spawns in the overworld. They happen to take down cows, because I guess they have a problem with cows, and if you happen to hit one, the following boars around him will attack you as well. The next mob, I couldn't really find the wizard's tower, so I'm just going to spawn him using this egg. This is the wizard. Out of all the mobs, this one's the only one that is friendly. Even if you hurt him, he's not going to turn hostile. He will not hurt you, but while you're attacking him, once he gets damaged a bit too much, he's going to start shining a bright light and try to blind you. But it's very interesting finding his tower. His tower is located somewhere. It spawns randomly and rare, so that's why I couldn't really find the wizard in his tower. But inside his tower, he will have a lot of goodies. While exploring the Nether, you might come across one of these new mobs. It is the evil creeper. They are dark, and you'll notice that there's black particles spawning around them. It's just like a normal creeper, but black. And when they explode, they just do normal damage of a regular creeper, and they are hostile. The next mob is a skeleton, but this isn't any ordinary skeleton. This is the Nether Skeleton. It is dark, and it is hostile, and it only spawns in the Nether. The next mob up is an evil Pigman. He is neutral, and he only spawns in the Nether. Once you hit him, he will start to shoot you with his fire rod. For the next 2 hostile mobs, they only spawn in the end, that's why we have to go there. It is the Ender Creeper and the Ender Ghast. These guys are very vicious, and they are hostile, and they will destroy you. This makes killing the dragon 10 times harder. I can't really defeat the dragon anymore because the Ender Ghast keeps on shooting those fireballs at me. Well, it's not even fireballs anymore. Guess what? It is black holes. And yes, I can't believe how, hard it is trying to take down the dragon when you have these black holes around you, and once you get too close to them in survival, you're dead. And the evil creepers explode, and they will teleport around you, so it's really hard to destroy the dragon because now he has backup. Alright, so now we are officially done talking about the mobs. Let me go ahead and review a little bit more things, such as this igloo. Igloos spawn around the tundra biome, and they will spawn randomly. Inside them, you'll find 3 presents, and you'll find a chest and a fireplace in the middle. Out of the 3 presents, 2 of them are bad and 1 of them are good, meaning the good one has a special reward, such as maybe a diamond sword. I'm never too sure about this. It would randomly select a good reward. This is a spear. You can craft one of these, and when you hold right click, it will launch it a bit further. When you're exploring your world, you might come across one of these fossils. When you mine these fossils, you'll receive bones. Pretty cool, huh? Here's another cool thing, when you tame yourself a wolf, now you can actually put a name tag on it. If you notice, there's a new GUI on top of the wolf that will display its health. But if you right click with the name tag, you can actually name your pet and it will display on top of his health. That's really cool. Sorry for the interruption, but I forgot to review one of the following mobs. This is the evil chicken, but apparently I can't really get the evil chicken because there is no spawner for it, and I've been killing chickens left and right, and yet I haven't found the evil chicken. I'm sorry that I did not review that mob. That's only one mob out of all the mobs that I haven't reviewed, but you probably have already seen videos about it. It will show a little chicken expanding into a mega huge chicken, which will shoot out fireballs rapidly towards you. I've always wanted to spawn one of those, but apparently I can't, and single player's command doesn't work with this mod, so I can't really spawn them. So yeah. There are some pretty interesting items in this mod as well, such as these wands. There's a fire wand, ice wand, pig wand, and a black hole wand. Each one do specific things, such as the fire wand, when you right click it's going to shoot fire, and for the ice wand it does the same thing, it'll shoot out ice, and for the pig one it'll turn any mob or entity into a pig. And the black hole wand will shoot out a black hole, and the following mobs around it or entity will get sucked inside and eventually die. Alright, so I am finally done. I reviewed at least 90% of all the features that are within this mod. This is what I call a review, guys. Alright, so if you're still interested in this mod, you want to go ahead and see how to install this for your single player, let's go ahead and do this. Let's install this mod. Alright, so I'm finally done with the review. It took forever. You want to see how much video clips it took? It took this much video clips just to make the review, and if you want to see the actual editing, here's the editing. Let me go ahead and scroll back and show you all of this. All of this is my voice, and all of these are the videos, and all these blue keys are the zoom in. It just takes a lot of time to make these videos. Anyways, guys, let's go ahead and install this mod. The first thing I'm going to want to do, of course, before installing this mod is to go here to options and force update my game. The reason why I'm going to force update my game is because I have mods currently installed. If you guys have mods currently installed, I always recommend to back them up because you're never too sure if this mod is compatible with your mod. If it's not compatible, you will get a black screen and you won't be happy. So options, force update, and log in to download a brand new Minecraft.jar in which we're going to mod. I'm going to go ahead and leave this updating. You're going to go ahead and get Evil Minecraft from my description. It might take you to my website because it's an AdFly download. So you're going to get the download, and once you have the download, drag it here to the desktop in which you can see it better, and let's go ahead and install this mod. I'm going to go here to start, search a program file. I'm going to type in %appdata%, and for Windows XP users, you should see here run, and you run %appdata%, and it should take you up here to the roaming folder. Click on the roaming folder, and you should see .minecraft in the very top. You're going to go into your .minecraft folder, you're going to see bin, resources, save, everything else. Go into your bin folder. Before you open up your Minecraft.jar in which we're going to mod, you have to make sure you have your Minecraft game closed. Here's my Minecraft game that I just force updated. You have to exit off your Minecraft game before installing any mod. So exit off your Minecraft game. Now you're going to right click your Minecraft.jar. It's located in your bin folder. Open with Winrar or any 7-zip opener. So open up your Minecraft.jar with Winrar and move it aside. The first thing you have to do, of course, before installing any mods is to delete MetaInf. You have to delete MetaInf. So right click MetaInf and delete files. Say yes and delete MetaInf. Now MetaInf's gone, now we can continue. Open up Evil Minecraft, double click, and you're going to move it aside. You're going to see a bin file and a resources folder. So you're going to see these folders here. What you're going to do is go into that bin folder. You're going to see a lot of stuff. So go ahead and click on one of these files and press Control A. It's going to highlight all the files. Highlight all the files that were in that little bin folder, and you're going to drag it all into the Minecraft.jar side and replace. It might take a while to do this. And replace, press OK, and you are done with both the Minecraft.jar and actually you're not done with the Evil Minecraft. What you're going to do is you're going to go up one on the Evil Minecraft. We're going to go back to that resources that you saw right here. We're going to mess with this right now. Make sure you're still in your bin folder where you open up your Minecraft.jar with Winrar because you're going to go back one. So go back to your .minecraft folder with bin, resources, save, and everything else. What you're going to do is grab that resources and drag it into your .minecraft folder. What it's going to do is just going to anything that's inside this resources is going to place inside this resources. It's going to say this, confirm replace, say yes, and there you go. So now if you go into this resources, you should have a mods, and that's basically it. Hopefully you rewatched the tutorial if you got confused or you got a black screen. I recommend to force update your game before installing this mod because this mod is really huge. And if you noticed, here's the selection screen. So it did work. This is basically how to install the mod. I'm not really going to review more because I already made a long review and I'm tired. and I just want to go back to my editing and just edit this tutorial out and put the zoom in effects and all that stuff. Alright, so anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and catch you guys later. Thank you guys for supporting me. Thank you guys for posting a lot of comments and likes and favorites and whatever you guys like to do. Have fun with this mod. Hopefully you guys will enjoy this. I would like to see some of your let's plays. Post a video response. That would be super cool. I'm gonna go ahead and catch you guys later. Thank you.